Hey guys, come on downstairs. Today we're playing Tiger Woods PGA Tour 14. It is the third round of the Masters from Augusta National. Here in year 2 of our PGA Tour. Round 1, we were 1 over par. Round 2, 3 over par. So we come into round 4 at +4. Tied in 57th place on the leaderboard as we start round 3. Mama's Basement is proud to present the third round of the Masters tournament from Augusta, Georgia, and Augusta National. Greg Chalmers and Bo Van Pelt lead the pack at 4 under. We are 4 over and tied for 58th now on the leaderboard as we get our day underway here at hole number 1. Off the tee. Round 3 is underway, 455 yards away from the flagstick with the driver. And down the middle of the fairway, just off to the left of that fairway bunker. Second shot with an 8-iron, 171 yards out. Slight breeze from left to right, but shouldn't affect the shot too much. And the approach does not quite make it up to the same tier as the cup. 28-foot putt for birdie. And not too bad on the lag, but a nice little 1-foot tap in for par. So we remain at +4 for the tournament and drop down to tied for 60th. There was 70 players that made the cut. Hole number 2 is a par 5. Off the tee box with the driver. And that one ends up in the fairway bunker. Not much of a view out of this bunker. With a 5-iron though, we take it from off the top of the sand. Most of the ball was visible. And put it out into the middle of the fairway, leaving us a 77-yard shot to try to get on the green in regulation. And we do. So it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a difficult putt, or a difficult 2-putt for par with the slope downhill. But we do a pretty good job of not letting it run past the hole too far. So breaking from right to left, and it goes down. All right, we are +4 still, even for the day, as we get set for hole number 3, par 4. .336 yards, a shorter par 4. The green drivable for some players. And this one goes into the trees on the right side of the fairway. Ball's below our feet here for the second shot. Covered up pretty well. But we managed to get it out and onto the backside of the green. A very long 67-foot putt for birdie. Negotiating a little hillside. This undulation. And really a nice putt there. And the first 3 holes have gone very nicely with some tough greens to negotiate. Here in round number 3, the flagsticks pin locations are going to be in some pretty tough spots. Here is a par 3, hole number 4, 245 yards. We're going at it with a hybrid. And that one is going to miss the green and end up down in the bunker. So trying to get up and down for par here. And this one ends up on the fringe behind the hole. 13-foot putt for par. going downhill might be a little slippery, and it just runs by the cup a little bit. So for bogey, we're going to be coming back uphill, a 3-foot putt that we make, but we are now +1 on the day. We have yet to finish under par in either of the first 2 rounds of the Masters, with our leader at 4 under coming into play today. Not too many people have been playing under par. So first shot on hole number 5, 424-yard par 4. And this one is going to run off the fairway to the right. Chalmers and Van Pelt still up at number 1 on the leaderboard. They have not started their round yet today. Second shot, and it gets onto the green in regulation, but it's rolling back towards the lower part of the green. And look at this putt here, 55 feet with a very large amount of break to negotiate. And we do a pretty good job of that one as well. Leaves us a few feet for par. Oh, and it just runs past the left side of the cup. Tough miss. And the second straight bogey. And we move to +6 and fall to 69th on the leaderboard as we hit hole number 6, par 3. Flagstick right near the front of the green, protected very well by that bunker in the front. 172 yards, pitching wedge. Wind is at our backs here, and it helps take the ball past the hole, so we have another downhill putt. Something we'd like to avoid if we can in this round, and this one just scoots past the left edge of the hole, and it leaves us a 9-foot putt for par with a little bit of break, and we roll it past the hole again. So putting is starting to become an issue here on round number 3, as we have bogeyed now 3 holes in a row heading to hole number 7. We are +7, tied for 69th, as a few people have fallen as well. We're +3 on the round. Hole number 7 is a par 4. First shot off the tee with the driver. And that one is going to end up on the right side of the fairway as we get set up for our approach onto a green that is encompassed by bunkers on all sides. An island in a sea of sand. Second shot, 155 yards with an 8-iron. And somehow we missed the green and managed to also miss a bunker. Third shot, we're going to have to get up and down for a par here. Sloping downhill, and that one's going to run. $11 feet now, coming back up for par. And we missed that one as well. Incredible 4 consecutive holes with a bogey. And round 3 is getting to us here at the Masters. Hole number 8, a par 5. And we have made our way down the leaderboard to very last place of all of those who made the cut. We are at number 70. So we are happy to make the cut, but we don't want to be the number 70 player. So first shot on hole number 8, 300-yard drive. Leaves us 260 yards. We are approaching this one with a 3-wood on this par 5. Not a lot of breeze today here at Augusta. Third shot, 31 yards out. 60-degree wedge, and we're on in regulation. But again, the slope of the green is going to take that ball away from the pin. 25-yard putt or foot putt for birdie. And man, our touch with the putter has just left us completely here. 12-foot putt for par, and we miss it again. Incredible for a bogey now. And that would be 5 straight bogeys. So we are dropping like a sack of rocks on the leaderboard, and actually we can't go any lower. So at 70th place as we finish the front 9 here at Augusta. First shot, 443 yards with the driver. Splits the fairway. Again, if you're just barely joining us in this series, we have made the Masters for the first time in our young career. Second shot catches the back end of the green, and it'll stick. 33-foot putt for birdie, and man, we just absolutely read way too much break into that, and it just did not break. 18 feet back uphill, and a pretty good putt. Would have been great if that was for birdie, but that was for par, so we're going to bogey the sixth hole in a row with a bogey. And for the tournament, we have dropped to plus 10 as we make the turn, hole number 10. With Amen Corner looming just ahead of us. We do not like the position we're in. First shot from the tee. And this one is, again, in the middle of the fairway, just short of that fairway bunker. Here's the second shot on hole number 10 as we get a different view of this one. And it bounces onto the fringe and makes the roll. It's headed for the cup, and it just comes to the right. Absolutely incredible shot, and that is going to end our bogey streak. And we do it in style with a birdie on hole number 10. So now maybe a little bit of momentum as we head into Amen Corner. Guys, the first 2 episodes I had completely forgotten what Amen Corner was, but I have since been reminded. Amen Corner isn't one hole like I was stupidly thinking. It is 3 holes, starting with this one, hole number 11, as we go around hole number 11, hole number 12, and hole number 13. That is considered Amen Corner. So we are negotiating that right now. Our second shot on number 11, 174 yards with a pitching wedge. And we put that one on fairly snug to the pin. Obviously not as snug as the last one. And the 21-foot putt for birdie is just going to end up short. But we do get par on hole number 11. So a good start to Amen Corner. Hole number 12, a par 3. Pretty short par 3. Water in the front. And bunkers in the back. 151 yards with the pitching wedge. Little momentum now. And that one ends up in the water. Momentum's lost completely. So we have to take a drop. Here is our third shot on hole 12. And Amen Corner has claimed another victim. And this one goes over the green and into the bunker. Our fourth shot from the bunker. And that one's going to run to the back edge of the green. 15 feet for double bogey here. And we are going to triple this hole. Amen Corner jumps up to bite us right in the middle. Hole number 13 now. Par 5. We have dropped to plus 12. Plus 8 on the round. Nightmare of a round here in round 3. And we have one more hole of Amen Corner left to play. First shot, 426 yards with the driver. That one's going to find the rough on the right side of the fairway. Not a great day for driving accuracy. Coming into the tournament, our driver was going pretty well, and it has gone south here in round 3. So, decent approach, though, out of the rough. 34 feet for eagle on this par 5. And we leave it a little bit short. Makeable 7-foot putt for birdie. And we miss it. A big opportunity right there to make up for that triple. Well, partly make up for the triple. But we par number 13, so Amen Corners behind us. Hole number 14, plus 8 for the round, plus 12 for the tournament. 70th place, and I think it would take a good string of under par holes to catch number 69. First shot on 14, and that one also is going to roll off the edge of the fairway. 284-yard drive. Leaves us 172 yards into the slight breeze. Again, not a lot of wind here today. It's Saturday at Augusta. 37-foot putt for birdie now. And it's headed for the hole, and it just misses. Not a bad read break-wise, but we needed to hit the cup because it was moving. So another bogey here on 14. And we drop it now to plus 13 on the tournament. Nightmare round 3 continues as we head to number 15. This one is a par 5. First shot on the 526-foot par 5. And this one is going to be pretty much right down the middle. 300-yard drive. Ball below our feet on this sloping fairway. 226 yards left. We go with a 4-iron. And that one clears the water and onto the back end of the green on the fringe. So a 23-foot putt for eagle. And this one's going to run if it gets past the cup. But we managed to get it to stop. Going back uphill for birdie, and we missed the short putt for birdie. And a tap in for par. So the last couple of holes we have had a few missed opportunities to possibly be at plus 11. Not sure if plus 11 looks a lot better than plus 13, but we'll take anything we can get at this point. Par 3 now, 166 yards, a 9-iron. And it hits the back edge of the green and rolls off. So we are plus 4 today on the par 3s. And this chip goes well over the hole. And it's going to catch the downhill slope here. Still rolling. Still rolling. Oh, it's picking up speed. And now I'm having a hard time seeing it because the camera has backed so far out. 37-foot putt after a horrible chip. And we just get it up there in the vicinity. And a 7-foot putt for bogey misses. And we're looking at another horrible hole. Double bogey on this one. And we are at plus 15. So we've had a triple bogey and a double bogey here on the back 9. And we're plus 11 on the round. By far our worst round here at Augusta. We were plus 1 in the round 1, plus 3 in round 2, and we've skyrocketed to plus 11 on round 3. And essentially this round can't end fast enough for us. Second shot, 176 yards out with a 6-iron. I believe this is hole number 17. This is the kind of round that you highly consider pulling a Tiger Woods and claiming a back injury and walking out on it. But we managed to par hole 17. We head to 18 now. Dead last on the leaderboard of the 70 that made the cut. So at least there's a little bit of solace in that. We did make the cut. So we'll try to stay positive. And maybe we'll be a little less intimidated by the Masters next year when we get to it. First shot 448 yard par 4 18th. Second shot with a 5-iron. And that one goes into the crowd. They clear everybody away. Third shot. And that one's a pretty good chip. Much better than the last one that rolled off almost off the back end of the green. So we sink that putt for par, and we finish round 3 at plus 15 for the tournament and number 70 on the leaderboard. And that is where we will stand coming into Sunday. And we are 7 strokes behind the number 69 place, Jose Cocheras. And so we'll have our work cut out for us. We probably will not improve much from 70 to 69, but it would be nice to have a better round 4 and build a little bit of momentum going into the rest of the PGA Tour season. So that is episode number 14, third round of the Masters here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.